What's up, y'all? This is Daniel.
And this your boy Damo.
This your boy Lavonte. And this the Born Leader Wrestling Podcast.
I hurt my fucking...
Yeah. Nigga news.
Nigga news. Nigga news.
We already talked about WWE sold to the company. I mean, sold to the same people that own UFC.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about, I don't know if we talked about on this one, but the little girl, condolences to her. Her mom passed away.
Yeah.
One of the little girls that was dancing with Bianca Belair. She found out the same day, and she still got on a plane to go to perform.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, man. And she fucked that shit up too.
Yeah, for real.
You know.
The WWE, so since they got bought out by the same company that owns UFC does pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Do you think that they will go back to the live pay-per-view type thing where it's like $40, $50 a pay-per-view?
I hope not, but if that's your format, I see it happening.
I can
But
see.
they got a fucking they got a contract with Peacock.
So that's why I think the Peacock contract is 2 more. Don't quote me, but I believe I seen on Twitter it's 2 more years. So at least for 2 more years, we will still get
The Peacock and free up.
But then also, I don't know, in that Peacock deal, does it says the premium live or is it just the library? We don't know if that contract. I don't know if WWE is just throwing the premium live in there.
Yeah.
And that's not really in the contract. They don't really have to. I don't know. But either way, I don't think that they're going to go back to like the old school $40 because you got to think about UFC. They do pay-per-views like every 4 months, 3 months, something like that. WWE is every month. So I don't see, you already gave us, I think WWE Network started in 2000 and don't quote me, 16 probably, 14, something like that. And we've been paying $10 for, let's say, 6-7 years to make us go back to doing $40 a month. Nobody's going to do that.
I think if they do it, it's just going to be on the major ones. Like
WrestleMania, either the
WrestleMania,
Force,
Royal Rumble,
yeah,
Survivor Series, and SummerSlam.
I can see that,
and that's it. Everything else gonna be free.
Yeah, I can see that if that do happen. I will understand. I hope they don't, but I will understand that.
Yeah.
Asuka leaving WrestleMania 39, losing again. She is 0-5 at WrestleMania. She have never won a WrestleMania match. She's the opposite of Undertaker.
Yeah, but I think Asuka being at WrestleMania, I think that's good enough. I don't think for her the wins matter. For her competing, I think that's the shit that she's meant to fight WrestleManias.
But she also said, so this one guy on Twitter said, you might as well go back to Japan because basically WWE is not treating you right. So she retweeted that and basically said that she might go back to Japan. Like basically she's upset about what, you seen that? She's upset about what happened.
And I hate to say this shit, but WWE don't really give like the foreigners that type of like stage of winning, because like Nakamura,
yeah,
this motherfucker should be one of the top wrestlers in WWE.
He should. We haven't seen him in I don't know how long.
And he's not. Asuka, same thing. Who else is the Japanese? Io
Sky.
Io Sky. You know,
And she's good.
She's good, but they don't give them that type of respect where they could hold the title on their own.
Yeah.
They always put them in some weird ass shit. So I see where that guy was coming from.
For real.
They give you a moment, but then they don't give you another moment.
Yeah. And Asuka deserved a moment. Just not this right. Not against Bianca, but she did deserve a moment.
But they are giving, so I take that back because they are giving like the foreigners titles. Rhea Ripley and Hartwell, the one from NXT.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to her.
They both from Australia, and they both got titles.
Shout out to her, yeah.
So
I got to go back and watch NXT. I didn't watch it yet.
They do it, but it's only for a moment, but then they take it away.
Take it away, yeah.
You know, so
it's just to sell more tickets in that country for a while.
Yeah.
Bushwhacker Butch passed away at the age of 78 years old I think April was the first night of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel sorry for that. That was when my brother called me. Well, he texted me when we left, when I actually got home, because he seen the news after, and that's one of his favorite tag team was the Bushwhackers.
Yeah, because, you know, the unorthodox tag teams, they got the biggest like recognition.
Yeah.
Like the Nasty Boys, the Bushwhackers, LOD. Those tag teams, they went out there and they entertained, but they entertained and they gave us like different shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was only wrestling. They gave us other shit.
Shout out to the Nasty Boys. I remember them.
You remember that shit?
Yeah, put their heads on their own
and the Bushwhackers to come up with that little
lick your head and shit.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a loss, but they got a legacy. So we can always go back and look at their matches and shit. So, my condolences to them and the family,
Vicky Guerrero's daughter, this is a wild story. Vicky Guerrero's daughter came out on TikTok and did like a 5-minute video saying how allegedly her stepfather molested her and Vicky Guerrero didn't take her side.
Yeah, she was on the dude's side.
Yeah.
Now, for her doing that shit on that platform, it put a lot of pressure on Vicky and seeing what she do. And know what she did? She stopped fucking with her daughter.
No, but see, she stopped. Well, the girl was saying Vicky and her sister stopped fucking with her some years ago, and she was trying to protect Vicky by not putting it out there. But every time, Vicky, I guess she just noticed that Vicky Guerrero blocked her from calling her and shit. So she like, fuck protecting you. I'm about to put this shit out here on TikTok, and I'm about to tell my story. But she kind of like she told a story, but she did it because Vicky Guerrero is her birthday, and she tweeted out that she's gonna be on this boat for like 2 weeks on her birthday. So you happen to put this out when you know your mom is gonna be on the boat for 2 weeks and not gonna have good service.
Yeah.
And so I guess Vicky Guerrero, well, I'm not guess, but Vicky Guerrero posted this morning basically a long story saying there's two sides to a story, but then she also started like bashing her daughter, saying how her daughter was letting guys, like she would get drunk and have guys in her room and she don't know what happened. And like, it's like, how you put your daughter out there like that though? Like she says two sides to the story, but didn't explain her side.
But you're not even talking about the fucking story.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, it's two sides to the stories, but you did this with a guy and you got drunk.
That don't mean shit.
We're talking about your husband.
So what you're saying is true.
Yeah.
You just said it. Okay, she got guys in the room, so maybe it was your guy too.
Yeah. I'm like, her saying that statement, I don't think she sat back and like thought about it before she started typing. Because the first thing is two sides to the story, but then you don't talk about the story. You talk about how she had sex with other guys that got drunk.
But keep in mind, whenever anything like this happen, anything when it comes to a step or a dude in the house with daughter and shit, the daughter always tell the mama, and the mama always defend the guy first. Yeah, always. But then when it comes to the guy did it, now she feels stupid. Yeah, she going through the same shit. So when the daughter come out to be everything that she was saying was true, Vicky gonna be looking like a dumb motherfucker out here.
Dumb as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? And then the daughter gonna be out here and she gonna take all that shit.
It's a hard story. I think Vicky about to get a lot of backlash.
What? She thinking that shit right now.
I think once she get off that boat, because she still got an AEW contract.
Yeah, but she said that she's done some shit. Vicky said that she's after this she's done with wrestling and some shit like that.
Oh, she is?
Yeah. But who gives a fuck?
I mean, I think the only way she's taking up for her husband, because I think her husband is worth a lot of money. Like he does.
Yeah, and that's what it is. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yo, growing up, I watched a lot of Lifetime, nigga, and I know this type of scenario.
That's how it's gonna play out.
Yo, the daughter was getting fucked over by this nigga, and she taking his side. And now, when she found out that he was doing it, she gonna feel fucked up.
That's fucked up. And for them to be in this whole generation, not like I look at like, bro, like a lot of shit don't have to be on like social media. Like,
but see, the whole thing about what social media is when you being, whatever, like going on, like all that bad shit, you need a platform. Because, you go to the couch or whatever, but they ain't gonna do shit. So you go to the world. Your mom is of the world, and your mom is doing shit, and she feeling like nobody listening to her. But see, we gonna listen to her. We're gonna comment. We're gonna give her our responses.
And that's the thing, though. See, when you bring the world into it, then you bring in opinions into it. Yeah. So when you bring opinions into it, it's like it's I don't know. It's tricky.
It's tricky, but it puts Vicky on the back. Like, okay, now you really got to listen to your daughter, because if she's doing this shit going to this degree, it's for a reason.
But now you see Vicky throwing out like, well, you was out there.
Your daughter could be a fucking hoe. She'll be out there sucking dick every fucking day. That's your daughter.
Yeah.
But when you talk about the nigga that you with,
Yeah.
if the nigga who you with is doing it with her, and you saying no,
And
he's
you
not.
you looked the other way. You
Yeah.
didn't do no research. No,
Exactly.
Yeah.
If anything, you should be asking him and like get on his head.
Yeah.
Because come on now,
That's true.
the motherfucker's right there.
And she said she said that the daughter said it's not just me, he did it to. But she was like, I'm not going to tell their story.
Yeah.
So he must have did this to other girls that she know, like her friends or something.
money,
like,
position of power. You don't think he ain't doing none of that shit?
that's crazy.
Yo, I watched a lot of Lifetime, nigga.
That's crazy.
But yo,
Like niggas like that is horrible. Like if that's true, niggas like that is so horrible.
yeah, but shit, she probably walking around with the booty shorts.
But that's
He saw that shit and she was there because if she out there doing the shit, you know, if she out there fucking, this dude see her. She's younger than her and everything.
Yeah.
She could have set him up, right? So the point where now it was some shit going on. Vicky don't know shit. So when she tell Vicky about it, no, he's not. He's not that type of dude. And she gonna defend him.
That's true. I mean, it's hard to jump to conclusions.
No,
like
I was just saying.
one thing she did clear up was she was of age. Now, if she would have been young, that would have been like, nigga, what the fuck?
So it wasn't
it was no
shit like that. It was just.
But the way Vicky trying to put her, I think Vicky know what happened. I think Vicky know he fucked her.
Yeah.
But Vicky's trying to put her as like she's a hoe.
Yeah.
And if she do show proof that he really did do that, Vicky go try to be like, well, she tried to.
Remember the
Come
movie?
on, she probably come.
Remember the
She
movie
probably tried to
Precious?
come on to him.
Remember
Yeah,
Precious?
yeah.
The
Basically,
mama got jealous.
basically, yep.
This is all what that is. The mama getting jealous because she's out there fucking up and she like, oh, for real?
Yeah.
He don't want you. Apparently he do.
Yeah,
Vicky just jealous.
that's crazy. Charlotte Flair is reporting taking a break from WWE to do bodybuilding, which is crazy. First of all, you just took a break and you just came back. Now you taking another. You took like a year to get married,
Yeah.
and now you.
Because Charlotte don't really have to wrestle.
She don't.
Charlotte could be a part-time wrestler and be just fine because there's nothing that she needs to do on TV.
I think she did everything too fast. Like she 14-time champion.
Yo, yeah, because think about it. It was a time where the women's division was really, really like, it wasn't competitive like it is right now. And she got to give other people opportunities to win.
Yeah.
So her stepping out, it's cool. And she come in, probably in 6 months to a year and just, win a couple of matches and leave again. We don't need to see her.
She's a new part-timer?
Yeah, because she's in a whole different category now. She don't need to be, she need other people to build up.
Yeah, we getting tired of.
Yeah.
I
We
understand.
need people to build up. Charlotte could really just be like, part-time, come in and out, show her face and go.
Shout out to her because actually, as of today, Wednesday, as we're recording this, today is her birthday. So happy birthday, Charlotte.
And when she lost, you saw her smiling. She was happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, she's there, but she's not.
It gave me that, it gave me that Sasha Banks when Sasha Banks lost to Bianca.
Yeah.
She took the break and she was smiling and she was
That's
happy.
all what it is because Rhea Ripley never had the opportunity to, I think, the 2020 shit?
She's actually the Grand Slam. Like, she literally won every single title in WWE women's. Like, she even won a UK title, and they don't have that no more.
Yeah.
So she won. I think she's the first female to win every single women's championship in WWE. Like, because a lot of women didn't win the UK one.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's making history already.
But this Ripley run, she has to like compete like every other week. She has to she has to compete. She has to get those numbers up.
Oh, and I forgot, I like the on Raw, her and Bianca had to stare off. I think they're building that for Night of Champions. I think that WWE still had a Night of Champions when the champions versus each other.
I don't know if you said it or somebody, but like somebody mentioned about like a unification of the women's title.
Nah, I never said that. I don't think they do that. I don't know.
I hope not because
there's too many females.
Yeah. So
unless they make a mid, but if they make the mid card title, then it makes no sense. You might as well keep. I mean, if you have two titles, you might as well.
But I think that could be a good match.
Yeah,
Bianca and Rhea. I think that could be a good match because, like I said, they're equally yoked. Like when they fight each other, you're gonna see like them going back and forth. It's gonna be a good match.
Yeah.
I just think Bianca is more. She has more athleticism than Rhea Ripley.
Than Rhea, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Rhea stay on the mat. You don't see her on top rope doing none of that shit.
Nah.
You see her.
Not even on 2K. She barely get on the rope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Bianca got more of an arsenal over Rhea.
Drew McIntyre tweeted out a waving hands, and they're saying that his contract is actually over next week, and he's not resigning. So nah.
Confetti. Bye, motherfucker.
For real, that's how I feel.
But it's not like bye like, oh, fuck you. It's bye like,
We don't need you.
Your stock is low.
Wrestling's for niggas. And don't fucking forget it. Wrestling is for niggas. Yeah. Let's go.